Hey guys, Angry Beast here, bringing you some domination gameplay on the map Summit. Running with the M62 light machine gun here. I do switch up like 2 or 3 seconds in this game. I die twice or so to a guy sitting in a corner of the M60, and I decided to switch up to some Akimbo Skorpions, which you'll see some really nice gameplay from. Quick spoiler alert, my team loses this match. There wasn't too much I could have done. We're up against a really well-organized team. I thought I held my own pretty well, put about a 2 KD. Where the whole enemy team they were just trying to spawn lock us over at C. We do break out of the spawn lock quite a few times, but it's very difficult when playing against a team of this magnitude. In this game, I'm going to switch up to the Akimbo Skorpions with the lightweight, steady aim, and marathon when I realized that we're up against an organized team who knows what they're doing. So, yeah, I put my Akimbo Skorps, and I just go ham on these people. This is what I like to do when our team is backing into a corner, because I feel like these weapons have the best close-range punch in the entire game, besides maybe the Stakeout or one of the other shotguns like the Spaz 12. But when it comes down to it, I find that these are more reliable than a shotgun or the Spaz 12, and a shotgun or whatever in this game. So they're a reliable weapon up close, especially with steady aim. You can kill people very fast. I get a couple triple sprays with it even when I wasn't even expecting it. And that's what these weapons are good for. They're good for crowd control, and you know people are going to be rolling together, and they're going to be sticking to each other and protecting flags and such. I think I have the C4s on here. Unfortunately, that could have been a pretty epic kill over to save the B flag, but it just wouldn't throw quite far enough. But I think I do end up saving the B flag here and get one of my triple sprays here with my pistols. And that's one of the things you're really going to have to learn to do if you're going to end up using the Akimbo Skorpions, because you have such low ammo capacity in each. Once you use up your 40 rounds of ammunition, you're going to be pretty much left to just using your pistol, and that's never a good thing. Falling back in your pistols in this game is generally a death sentence unless you're really good with the pistol. And with a single Python, I'm horrible. That's why I'm running Akimbo Pythons, because it's just very difficult for me to use the single one. Unfortunately, I get crossbowed there, and you don't see that too often. When you're crossbowed, it's one of those humiliating things that you just wish didn't happen to you. But it's unfortunate, but we lose the B flag again, and pick up another triple feed. There wasn't exactly a triple spray. Got to kill with the grenade in the middle. But I find this gameplay was very entertaining to watch, regardless of whether we won or lost. I mean, I'm running around with the Akimbo Skorpions, the lightweight, and the steady aim in the marathon, which just lets me have that close quarters punch that a lot of weapons sorely lack in this game. Right here, oh, I failed so hard on this guy. I thought I had used up most of my ammunition on my Skorpions, but I hadn't. And that's unfortunate when stuff like that happens, because there isn't too much you could do about it. I mean, you run around, you kill a person, you're like, oh crap, I think I'm out of ammo, when you're really not. And I want to make a note right here. I did not know that I was going to die right here 2 seconds from now from this guy to the Ghost. And that's what I don't like about Ghost, is when there's the one guy on their team running Ghost who's defending the flags, and there was no way I could have known he was there. I'm using a completely offensive-oriented tactic. I'm not having motion sensors or anything on here that would help me determine where his location was if he's using Ghost. And because he's just sitting there with a pistol to the left of the B flag, he can wait till I'm almost done capturing the flag and just take it. Oh, don't you just love it when you get blown up by random barrels in the game? So I was a little bit confused with that death there, but once I watched the kill cam over, it was like, okay. Somehow someone threw a grenade at a random barrel and it just happened to blow up as I was jumping down. In fact, I didn't even know that thing blew up until then, but you learn something new every day, right? And the Akimbo Skorpions are a unique weapon in the game. I mean, they're only a Akimbo weapon that can kill in 3 hits up close. So they have advantages over every other weapon that you can Akimbo in the game, except for maybe the Magnums or the Pythons, whatever you want to call it. Triple spray again. I love the the Skorpions. So, you know, they have their place in the game, but they're a difficult weapon to use when akimboed, simply because they have such a large hip spread without steady aim. And with steady aim, they reload so slow. They only have a 20-round magazine, so to be perfectly honest, I like the Skorpions better solo. I like it with the rapid fire or grip. Oh, not grip, sorry. Rapid fire extended mags. I pick up my first chopper of the game. I think I pick up 2 of these. I'm running the 357 kill streak, classic Call of Duty 4 setup. I think I have the UAV and the care package with the TAC helicopter. I could have ran the napalm strike or something, but I was just bored this game, and I realized that napalm strikes aren't too effective on this map, simply because, you know, there's not too many places to call it. Unfortunately, there I run out of ammo with the Skorpions, and I have to pick up a FAMAS. And that's really only the downside I can find in close quarters with these, is the fact that they have such low ammo capacity. Even with dual wield, which gives you double the firepower, you have such low ammo with them that you have to be very careful that you don't expend it all and have to go running out because you're completely out of ammo, and you have to run out in the open to kill people. Now, as far as the secondary weapon goes, it really comes down to personal preference. I just find that that the Akimbo Pythons do more damage, and it suits a weapon class that does a lot of damage up close better than, say, the CZ75s, which have more ammo capacity. But I have used the CZ75s on this, and they're useful, and they're very useful actually, but to be honest, I'd say that the CZ75s aren't as meant for dual wield as the Pythons are. Unfortunately, I wasn't running Ghost there, so I could complete the Sentry Gun challenge for Ghost. No matter what I do, I always seem to be the ones destroying Sentry Guns, but I never run Ghost, so I can't get that challenge done. Oh well, someday I'll probably get it if I'm bored running around with Ghost or whatnot, but yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about the gameplay. I want to talk a little bit about what I hope for in Black Ops 2 as far as submachine guns go. I've talked about Black Ops 2 shotguns, I've talked about a lot of stuff, but submachine guns and Akimbo are a couple of things that I've shied away from for now. One thing I'd like to see is that submachine guns in Black Ops 2 be more like what they were in Modern Warfare 3 than what they were in Black Ops. Because the shotguns, I mean, submachine guns even, in Modern Warfare 3 are very, very powerful and close. They're undoubtedly the best weapon kit you can have if you're going for a close range class. But however, in Black Ops, what happened was that the assault rifles were better up close for numerous reasons. Number one of which, they had larger capacities. Number two, they had better long range capabilities. Number three, you ran just about as fast. It wasn't too noticeable with the assault rifles how much slower you ran. And number four, you had pretty good hipfire with them still. So oh, nice C4 kill there, but to be perfectly honest, I hope the submachine guns have at least 1,000 round per minute fire rate for each. Anything lower seems like you're gimping it compared to the assault rifles, because the assault rifles would have to be pretty bad to have anything more or less than that fire rate there. But you know, it all comes down to how does Treyarch really think about submachine guns. It's interesting because in World at War, the submachine guns were super powerful. However, in Black Ops, the submachine guns were super weak. Oh yeah, I destroyed this kid right here with this AK-74U. But they were super powerful in World at War, then it went to being super weak in Black Ops. So I hope in Black Ops 2 they go closer to what they were in World at War. Like, have a weapon, and the only thing that really made the submachine guns more overpowered in World at War is the fact that you could put stopping power on them and get 2-hit kills with almost every single one up close, except for the PPSH, which had a crazy rate of fire, but that's a story for a different time. So, you know, if they had stopping power in the game, it would balance a lot of the stuff. It would let the submachine guns kill in 2 hits up close, give them that little niche that they need to be effective, whereas it would give the assault rifles the ability to kill at longer range at faster speeds. Overall, I say that stopping power is the way to go with the Call of Duty. I mean, I personally love the ones with stopping power in Juggernaut, except for Modern Warfare 2. That's just a pain with the danger close noob tubes, but I say that the weapon balance is better in those, simply because if you need to, you can use stopping power on a weapon to give it a better killing power. However, you can also use a perk like Lightweight to make yourself run faster and give yourself an advantage in as far as positioning goes. And you can use perks like Lightweight and Hardline to your advantage to change your kit to what you're using it for. I love the Scar H with Hardline and Sleight of Hand in Modern Warfare 2 with the lower kill streaks. It worked really well with it. You didn't need stopping power, in my opinion, on the assault rifles in Modern Warfare 2. They killed so fast already, it just didn't seem like they needed it. But unfortunately, it's kind of strayed away from the high damage assault rifles to the lower damage ones. Like the FAMAS is the best now, and that's a low damage assault rifle really. But there isn't too much of a difference in this game, and I hope that they have a little bit more difference between the low and high damage assault rifles as far as what they can do other than headshots up close, which makes no real difference. I mean, whether it's a 2-hit headshot up close or a 3-hit headshot, it really doesn't make any difference to your average person, because your average person is not going to get 3 headshots in a row with a FAMAS anyway, let alone 2 headshots with a Commando. Really, it's not going to happen too often. So in Black Ops 2, if they had made weapons a little bit more balanced than what they are in Black Ops here, then I think it'd be a perfect game. I mean, you know, Black Ops had a lot of things right. It had the whole idea of defensive play. It had it right. I like defensive play in games. I am rushing here, but Black Ops allows you to play defensive and be successful with it. And that's really missing in a lot of situations, you know. In Modern Warfare 3, it's difficult to play defensive in this game for a lot of reasons. I mean, in a lot of situations, you're going to be outgunned by the submachine guns, and even at middle to long ranges with the MP7 and PP90, those things have beast ranges, and something about that should change. The submachine guns should only be effective in close range, and they shouldn't have too much effectiveness outside of it. However, in close range, they should be super effective, other than in Modern Warfare 3, where they're effective at close to medium. they should be affected from only close range. But anyways, guys, the gameplay is winding down. Ends up being something like a 44-21. I think we're going up against an organized team in a party here. So I had a lot of fun playing this game. I hope you guys had fun watching. But until next time, guys, I'm Angry Beast, and I am signing out. And I will catch you guys in my next video.
Too much is at stake for us to fail.